Next, in CSS, we are going to design this horizontal navigation bar along with this drop-down menu, which will appear when we hover over this course element. So here is our basic HTML. And within body section, first of all, I'm creating one unordered list inside div. Div, here we are not giving any class. And within this div, we have to design that unordered list. So UL for unordered list, within this UL, this is our li, and here we have to give a href equals to, it's a dummy link, so I'm not giving any page to link here, and here I'm giving home. Same way we have to do for about us. And then this is course. And last one is contact. Save it, and our list is looking like this on our browser. So this is our list. Here we can see that sub list, this drop down is appearing under course menu. So here, this li, this is the starting of li and this is the closing of li. So before closing of this li, now to this li I'm giving style equals to position to relative. Save it, and here I'm creating one div to which I have assigned a class dropdown. We are going to create this class later, and to this dropdown is going to appear under this code. So here I'm giving position to absolute. We have to put style here. Style equals to position to absolute. We'll set the margin later. And within this div, again we have to give UL. And within this UL, we have to give list. And here we can give the list. So a href equals to, within double quotes, we are not giving any link here, we are making it a dummy link. English. Same way we are going to design 6-7 links. And, social studies, then is computer, and last one here we are doing is art. And it is looking like this on our browser. So this is our list: home, about us, courses, under courses, contacts. These things are overlapping here, and this is our sub list. So here, first of all, we have to remove those bullets. So in that section, this is our style tag. And within the style tag, first of all, I'm removing all the margins and padding. The margin is 0 and the padding is 0. Then I have to remove those bullets. So for bullets, we have to do UL, then li. And here we can say list style type to none. This is going to remove those bullets. Save, and it's looking like this. Bullets are gone. Next, we have to give background color to this list. So here only I'm giving background color of dark cyan. So here it has got a background color. Next, we need to display this list in horizontal form. So here I'm creating UL, then li. Now within this, now here we don't need li, we can directly say UL. This will remove bullets even. And here we are saying UL ally, and here we are setting display property to inline block. Save it. So this is our horizontal list. Our first is our home, then is about us, then course, contact, and this is sub list of this course. Now we can give here padding, because with inline block elements we can give padding and margin. Padding here I'm giving is 15 pixel. So it has got a padding of 15 pixel. Next we want to put this contact to extreme right side. So here I'm going to contact only. Here I will be using inline CSS. So style equals to, and here I'm giving float to right. Save, and now that contact has moved to right side. Here we can see that this sub list, this drop down is overlapping this horizontal navigation bar. It is coming above it. So here we can do, here we have given position as absolute. So here we can set the margin top and left. First of all, we are setting margin top to, here I'm giving it 15 pixel, and has come a little down. If we want to show a little white strip here, so we can give more than 15 pixels, like 15 point. Here I'm giving 5. Save. So here you can see the little white strip in between these. Now we want to shift it little left side, so margin left. And here I'm giving it 14 pixel. So here it has moved little right side. We want to move it left side, so here it should be minus 14 pixel. So now this list is under that course element. Now to show this back drop down list in the form of block, for that dot drop down, then UL ally, and here we have to put display to block. Save. Now it is in the form of block. Now we want that this drop down should be displayed only when we hover over this course element, otherwise it should not display this drop down. So here dot drop down, and here we have to put display to none. So this drop down is gone. Now it should only be shown when our cursor is over this course element. So here UL ally, whenever we hover over that UL's ally, that time it should display that drop down. So here we have to say display to block. Save. Now here it is not showing drop down. Here we haven't given any drop down. Now here it will show drop down only when we hover over this course element. Next we want to remove this underline, and this we want to change the text color of these. So here we can say UL ally A, and here we'll say text decoration to none. And we want to change the text color as well. So color of text should be white. Save. Now it has changed our text color, and it is showing only drop down only whenever we are hovering over it. Now whenever we are hovering over this course element, this course menu, this is opening this drop down menu, and next what we want that whenever we hover over this computer, it should open one more drop down menu here this side. So for that, here in this ally, here I'm putting style, position here I'm giving is relative, and here I'm creating one div, to which I have assigned a class Dropdown1, and here I'm setting its position as absolute. Style equals to position to absolute. Now within this div, I'm creating one unordered list, and within this I'm giving li tag, and here we have to set a href equals to within double quotes hash, and here I'm giving the same way I'm creating 4-5 links. I will change it to C plus plus plus. Last is JavaScript. Here this UL is closed, this div is closed, and in the last this li is closed, which is related to this computer. Now what we have to do in head section, save it. Before doing anything in head section, we will see how it is looking in our browser. So this is our course menu. Now this sub list is appearing here only. Whenever we are hovering over computer, it is appearing here. So what we have to do here, we have created class Dropdown1. So here we'll be creating that class Dropdown1, and here we have to set display property to none. So now it is not showing that list. Now we want that whenever we hover over this computer, it should display that list. So for that, we have to give its total path. So it will go like this: ul li, and again we have to put ul li, and in that drop down one. So ul li, again we have to put ul li, and whenever we hover over that li element of that unordered list, that main list, that is computer, it should display that drop down one, and here we have to put display to block. Save. So this is our course. Now we are putting our computer, and it is showing our list. Now we have to set its margin. So we'll go for inline CSS only. So here where we have set the position to absolute, here we are giving margin top and margin left. So here I'm giving margin top of 36 pixel. This is going to put that list a little down, so we have to go for negative value. So here we can see that it has gone little down. Just starting from here, so we have to go from a negative value, so I'm putting minus here. And instead of 36, we can say here 35, 34, Okay, fine. Now we want to move this list little right side. So we have to give margin left. And here I'm giving it 86 pixel. So it is very far. We want a little white space in between. So instead of 86, I can say 84. 81. And we can set the width of this list. So here we can say where we have put the display to none. Here I'm giving width of this list should be 100 pixel. Now this list is 100 pixel wide. Now I want that whenever I hover over the CSS, it should open one more drop down list. So again here where we have mentioned CSS, in this here will be putting style equals to, now position is absolute as relative, and here we are going to start one more div class equals to, and here I'm giving it a class name dropdown 2, and style equals to position to relative, sorry, absolute. We'll set its margin later, and within this div again we are going to give ul, and within this ul I'm giving li, and again a href, chapter 1. Then we will design for 5 more links. And it is looking like this on our browser. So this is our course. It is opening this list, this drop down. Now this computer is opening one more drop down, and whenever I bring my cursor over this CSS, it is already showing that list right now. Now what I want, that I want to shift this list little right side. You can see here that it is showing this list chapter 1, 2 and 3 and all. So we have to shift it little right side and little up. So we can give margin here. So margin top. Here I'm giving it is 80 pixel. To go in 80 pixel more, minus 30 pixel. Because in previous one we have given negative value, so here also we have to, it is almost same, equal height. And now we have to give margin left. Margin left, and here I'm giving it as 80 pixel. Save, and this is our second drop down. You need to give some space, so instead of 80 I'm giving here 81. So this is our list. I'm putting it 86. Fine. Now I want that this list should be displayed only when I put my cursor over this. So here we have created a class dropdown 2. So in head section we'll be creating that class and we'll be naming it as dropdown 2. And to this class we'll set display property to none. And here also we can set the list width of that list to 100 pixel. Save. Now here that list is gone. It will not show that list even when I'm hovering over it. Reason for that is here we have to mention ul li, again ul li, one more time we have to give ul li, and whenever I hover over that CSS, so we have to give hover. That time it should display drop down list too. And here we have to set display to block. Save. And now when I am hovering over this course, it is showing our first drop down. Now whenever I will hover over this computer, it is going to show second drop down. And when I am hovering over this CSS, it is showing my third drop down.